Welcome to Sins of the Dark Age, the Beta Edition. My name is DFuxa, and this is a multiplayer online battle arena game, or for those who are more interested in what, the real sort of definition for this game is. It's basically an action real-time strategy game. Part of a subgenre of the real-time strategy. So, what is this game and what's it all about? Basically, Sins of the Dark Age is, I guess, sort of like a Dota clone. And for those who don't know what Dota is, that's basically Defense of the Ancients. And, essentially what this game is all about, you're a single, sort of hero, and you're basically leading an army to basically fight against, another faction, so to speak. And basically this is made up, to be a sort of competitive game. So you're playing with other people against other people. Usually these aren't my types of game, just to throw it out there immediately, but, basically, what can I say about this? It's still a game that is worth looking into if you're into the action real-time strategy genre, or real-time strategy games in general. Just want something a little bit less broad, shall we say? Anyhow, I'm not really going to delve into this game too much, I guess.
So, we have a deal?
We're basically going to just sort of just jump into it, sort of demonstrate what the game's all about. You could probably already guess this, by mention of Dota, but we'll just just go from here.
So, we have a deal?
Alright, so basically, the goal of this is, as you can probably guess. You're basically tasked with trying to defeat the enemy heroes.
In range.
And that's by basically destroying their critical structure. And I have no idea how to play this game, just to, put it out there point blank, but,
more of an axeman myself.
Basically we'll sort of, just get this going and sort of demonstrate what the game's all about.
Only the finest.
So yeah, basically you're like a hero. You basically support your army in defeating the other army.
Ready, aim, go! Making money.
There's an enemy hero right there. We're just gonna play the hero a little bit.
Showing up!
Yeah, basically what this game draws down to, you're basically, playing a sort of reverse role of attrition, is what, as basically described to me.
Where there's an arrow, there's a way.
Your job is basically to, lead your army and, support it. Support your, other friends. It's sort of similar to, a roguelike in real time, I guess we could say. Though not really.
I can do this all day. Death isn't free. Looking here.
As you can see down here, you have, a list of stuff you can use. These are all on the Q, W, E, D. You get the idea.
No, leave.
And we're just gonna run away from here. Almost died there.
Start running now. I might take it easy.
So basically you use your abilities, basically to manage how your hero operates, and each hero is different in how they basically work. This guy's an archer who has a couple abilities that do debuilding attacks and such. We got this here.
Not so fast. Ah, money, money, money. What am I?
And my headset cut out there for a moment, but I doubt you really noticed so much there.
No holding back. Every gold piece.
Now note that what he's doing right there, he's basically trying to teleport away, so he has like sort of like quick recall ability, I guess what this is called. And you're basically trying to make it to their enemy base and just destroy them.
Highest pitch. Into my pocket. Worth your weight in gold.
Now, when you see a skull above your head, that means you're being attacked by a tower, so that's what that skull's all about, and that lets you know basically when you're being, like, you know, under threat of death.
So many cards.
Now, I'll note that basically one reason I'm not really interested in this game, and, you know, I basically want to throw this out there. I'm not really interested in this game, and it's mostly because of the genre it's in. The action real-time strategy genre, the one problem I really have with it is just the fact that, I guess how can I say this? It's basically like competitive versus casual gameplay. Like, you know what that sort of means? Like, you know, filthy casual and stuff like that. This is a type of game that, you know, it's about being competitive and not really about like casually playing.
I never good stuff. Showing off. That has some kick. So many cards. I can't even into my pocket.
So yeah, basically this is what the game sort of boils down to. You're basically going to be going back and forth trying to defeat the enemy. And like you'll be destroying these towers and basically, you know, advancing from there. Let's see if I can destroy this tower right now. So there goes that tower.
Making money.
Those guys will advance for a little bit, but I just want to heal up and buy some items and such.
Earthshaker Mall. I had an eye on that myself, sharpened steel. Be careful with that.
Alright, we'll get a couple more items there. This will help my attack power a little bit more. So yeah, but once that basically goes, you know, that's basically it for it.
So many cards. Pleasure doing business.
I think you've got the idea basically from what this hero is all about, so let's quit this match. And I'll note basically, you know, there's different types of heroes that you can basically use, and probably the best thing I could probably do here is just go to the tutorial. The tutorial gives a nice little, you know, brief explanation of like all the different stuff. So basically, there's different types of like, you know, fighters that you can basically choose that they basically sort of fall into. You have like assassins who are like, you know, the deadly one-on-one fighters, boozers, carry, all that basic stuff they're written right there. And like, you know, basically, something to know about this game, I guess I'm trying to get across here, is that it does have a bit of strategy to it. So, I mean, if you like this sort of like gameplay where like you're going up head-to-head against other people competitively, then this is a good game to like, you know, play for that sort of, you know, sort of like thing. Unfortunately, this is not my type of like gameplay because it is competitive. I mean, you are competing against other players. That's the whole point of this game, and the whole point of the genre. So, you know, if that's not your thing, then, you know, this game probably won't be for you. It'll basically be like, you know, if you consider, like, say, the first-person shooter, like Counter-Strike Go, or any of the other Counter-Strike games, the thing about Counter-Strike is that it's really made to be more or less competitive than it is, you know, not really to be, like, you know, sort of like come in and casually shoot a few people and stuff like that, such as, like, you know, in Modern Warfare or the Battlefield series. Basically, this game, you know, right boils down to being a very competitive game. And that's basically what, you know, basically throws it off for me, but anyhow. So yeah, basically that's what the game is. I just wanted to show it briefly because I'd received a game key from the developer for this game, and yeah, this is another one of those games that a developer asked me to do for him. I'll note that this game, it's going to be, I guess, getting a translation in like Ukraine and Russia. So if you're like from like that part of like Eastern Europe, this might be a game to check out. Apparently it's going to be popular over there. And I'll leave you guys to it, because this is not the game for me, and I'm not going to cover it much more in this. So hope you've enjoyed.